Gone camera, how you doing? I've missed you lot. Apple, Nessie, Adrian, Francois. I say you, Jamie, you're a legend. Tango, how you doing? It's Beans, Daisy. Daisy, I love you. It's kind of been really hectic being school holidays, Easter holidays, and it's a nightmare trying to get live when little Bod's home. Total nightmare. Kirsty, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I was going to walk in, but it's dead windy. Look, the trees are all going green. I see, buddy. Uh-huh. Yes, I did indeedy. Freeside, how you doing? So in my head, I've had it since they finished school that they were going back yesterday. Oh, you'll have to try and go and get it syringed, Kirsty. So I got her all ready yesterday. For once in my life, I was kind of really organised with the school stuff. Got in the car, got to the main road and thought, why is the road so quiet? It should be heaving, there's no school buses. Got to where I normally park and there was a couple of people in uniform, but not many. So I thought, hang on Evie, I'll just check the school website. Terry, how are you doing? Wow, thank you Terry, you're an absolute star, thank you. 16, did I say 16 months? Oh my God, thank you very, very much. So yeah, I parked up where I usually park. Thought, right, I'll just go on the school website just to double check. And sure enough, she didn't go back till today. So I was all excited for going live as well, and it was like, eh. But yesterday, I had the happiest kid on the planet. She was in the car on the way home. She was full of crack, telling us that when she got home, she was singing her Christmas carols and doing her school choir, as you do. Dave, how are you doing? Yes, Christmas carols. She started Christmas carols on these school holidays and screw me head up. Monday, she asked me to type in Christmas carols because the speech recognition on Siri and YouTube doesn't pick up her speech. She quite often argues with Siri just to argue with it. But yes, I had to put Christmas carols in, and yesterday morning there was 12 Days of Christmas and Jingle Bells while I was doing a video with Cheap Cheap. Francois, you should, I wish I could have videoed it, but I didn't want to because it was a teacher and I'd have to ask permission, blah de blah. So, driving towards the school on the school's road, I passed a teacher. And did she have a dog on a lead? No. Can you guess what this teacher had on a lead taken to school? I had blue tits. A lamb. I kid you not. She had a lamb. I swear it was on a lead for a bit. But once she got across to the pavement where there's no roads off towards the school gate, she let off the lead. And this little lamb she was like Bo. I told her she was Bo Peep. This little lamb walking beside her, better behaved than my dogs are off the lead. And yes, a lamb. So me and Evie, I literally grabbed her out the car, grabbed her hand and legged it to catch the teacher up with the lamb. Apparently one of the school sheep has rejected one of its twins. So the teacher that looks after they call it open spaces, their little homestead, is now mummy to a little lamb that's better behaved than my dogs. My pleasure, Francois. So Francois is on the road to 1,000, as is Apple. I reckon we need to get these two up to the 1K, so feel free to share them out, get everyone else to share them out, and let's get to beautiful people, the 1K. Anonymous, how you doing? Good afternoon. John P. Good to see you, John P. I've got a funny story. I was just telling all gold. So, well, we'll catalogue my day. Got a little one to school on the right day. Then I thought, right, I'll cut the grass. Start cutting the grass on the drive. I've held off as long as I can. And in the process of cutting extremely long grass, my phone fell out of my pocket, was buried under grass curtains that you could bail, but it was that long. So it took us ages to find my phone. John, how you doing? John Tracy. So it took us ages to find my phone. So I'm a bit scared because I've already, well, it's kind of two things. So I did that, sweating my little bits off because it's warm for all it is breezy. So I'll go and grab the sponge up in the shower, give the old legs a good scrub and get the fake tan on. Got the fake tan on, but the shorts I was wanting to wear were quite long. So I decided to got my clothes out, come downstairs. I'm home alone. See, like, my garden's dead secluded. No, well, they could if they were on top of a ladder. No people can see me. No people at all. So I thought, no, to dry the fake tan off, I'll just go and stand outside for 5. Well, I'm here sat in underwear. Not a stitch on, apart from underwear. Drying the fake tan on my legs, thinking, yes, what a good plan, Shazza, it's lovely out here. What happens? A helicopter. A helicopter came over. So a helicopter copped an eyeful. You think, oh dear. So when I thought, sod it, neighbours can't see me. Anthony, how are you doing? Mick, how are you doing? So when I was factoring in, well, the neighbours can't see me, I could just stand outside and dry the tan off. I didn't factor in things in the sky. I think it was the air ambulance. So yeah, that's pretty much catalogued my morning. Lost my phone cutting the grass and goo. So Buddy, there's been something bugging me with Buddy, and it was making me kind of nervous. Apple. So yeah, there's something been bugging me with Buddy, and I was starting to get a bit worried about how I was going to change it. When you start feeding birds, you've got to feed. Oh, here, look. Greenfinch. My greenfinches are back. It would go around the back, wouldn't it? They're such messy eaters. They chuck loads out. Hang on. See if it comes back around. Nah, it's still busy chucking bits out. 2 secs. Come around this side. Oh, I can see its head through the hole. I need to put more food in. Greenfinches aren't so much green. They're like a bright yellow on the tail and on the wings with black and white feathers, and their body is kind of a browny yellow. But for whatever reason, they're called greenfinches. You can kind of see it there. Just popping its tail around the other side of the feeder. Come around this side. And it's off. The greenfinches normally nest in there. It's a grease screw. Taylor, how are you doing, chick? Good morning. Mrs. Magpie. Mrs. Magpie, did you hear us saying what happened to us this morning? Uh, so, oh, hang on, Mrs. Magpie, you've not got a wrench. 2 secs, I'll get you a wrench. There you go, you got a wrench. Hopefully that's worked. Do you know what? It's actually, spring's actually here. The trees are starting to unfurl the leaves. See, Mrs. Magpie. No, I am sat still, Kirsty. Yeah, so I had a shower, put some fake tan on my legs to get the old legs out. And to dry them quicker, I decided to sit outside. I was kind of just like in underwear, shall we say, because no neighbours can see. What I didn't factor in was a helicopter that came clean off of my house. The helicopter rifle. Steve, how are you doing? So apart from getting sidetracked, so Buddy, I've been worried about something with Buddy. If you feed birds, you've got to feed them all year round. Spring, summer, still feed them because you've become their food source or a food source. And I was kind of worried that Buddy was too dependent on me, and whether with these chicks, potential chicks that they're nesting, there'd be an issue there with feeding them. But when I've called him in to feed him, because he was hanging around impatiently while I was cutting the grass on here, and when he came down for some mealworms, he did have a beak full of bugs. So he is hunting for himself. But yeah, Cindy, how are you doing, Cindy? Honest. Oh, honest to God. How you doing, Cindy? I just didn't factor in helicopter air, something in the air. So yeah, just got to be done. Yes, Francois, son, it's windy. That's why I can't go out walking. It is windy. No, well, I turned up. So yeah, I had to dry them off, Steve. So rather than being normal and hanging around inside waiting for it to dry, no, 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 not me. No, that would be boring. How's things with you, Jumpy? Ooh, message. No, it's not. It's a link. Yes, every now and again it'll come. If I'm not in and outside calling him kind of regular times, he'll comes to the doorstep. Or he comes and sits on the back of the chair and just glares through the door. So yeah, that's not something that Willow's killed. It's actually a toy on the steps. Good. So yeah, I'm not worried now that he's too dependent on me. Steve, have you got them jeans on? Taylor, Steve's got some amazing jeans. They've got air holes, shall we say. Vicky, good morning, chick. Look at my lovely, lovely old Bretta. I love that plant. So it'll flower a couple of times in the summer, and the flowers last for ages when they do. And my favourite flower, forget-me-nots. I love forget-me-nots. One of my favourite flowers. My lavender's coming up. Back to front. That one is elephant ear, I think. That had a really pretty flower, like kind of like a hydrangea. But I had a white aubrey, so I've got the purple. That's going to be red, but it's pink. And a white one. But for some reason, the white one just didn't want to grow. I've got loads of bumblebees. The bumblebees are all out. They were out really early this year. Giant wasps. Absolutely huge wasps. Yeah, they are. But, well, they're not apart from one. I've killed that pheasant berry that I moved for the birds. I didn't water it enough. This is called, I've forgotten your name. What's it called? Can't be real. It smells kind of like a jasmine, but it's a really strong smell. They're gorgeous. More daphs, more brietta, me hyacinth starting to wake up. That hebe doesn't look exactly great, does it? My little ferns. Cindy, how you doing? Check Cindy. Hey, buddy. Hey, little fella. You wanting fed again? Cindy, I was decided to come outside and dry my fake tan off on my legs. Kind of in underwear. Just sat out in the sun, letting the sun and wind dry it. Because the neighbours can't see. A helicopter come over, I think it was the air ambulance. Copter Eiffel. If you don't know Cindy, she absolutely rocks. No, it's not campanula. It is. I'll community post it when I work it out. Really, really, really strong smelling flower. Oh, I've got a honeybee. But it smells really like a jasmine. No, that's the fabled come watch me trim my bush that needs trimmed again. Buddy, you there? Hey, buddy. Where is he? He just came for a look. Buddy, are you there? Sorry, buddy. Hang on, buddy. Right, I'll just stand yous on the wall and I'll go and get him some food. Right, hang on. There, you can see him there. 2 secs, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, little fella. It's okay. You get another one? Oh, you're eating them, are you? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Do you want some more? Is he going to take that off to... Oh, no, Holly. No. He's eating it himself. Hey, buddy. I think the gimbal's bugging him. Right, Sam, go away because you're scaring the bird. Hey, buddy. Sam, away. Is that him off? I think that's him off. Oh, no, he's down there. Look, he's coming back up. Hey, buddy. You coming? You're taking it off to Holly. Hey, buddy. Do you want some more? No, he's away at a feeder. He might come back. I'll keep them in my eye. What's Tango saying? Is it St George's Day today? I can't believe I didn't realise. Happy St George's Day, everybody. I'll put a post up. Hang on, what's Tango said? Yeah, my cherry blossoms are doing all right this year. My lilacs are about to flower as well. My rhodies are starting to come out. Ooh, lovely Nessie. I ain't got a clue what I'm making tonight. Hey, buddy, you're back. Hello, son. Right, go away. Ah, away. Hey, buddy. He comes over and then he takes off. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Ooh, lovely, Cindy. Buddy, hi, come back, 'cause I've got worms in my hand. Buddy. Right, I'm going to go put these worms back. Oh, no, I'll stick them on the wall. If he comes back, he'll see them. Diana, how are you doing? Hopefully my coffee's not full of bits of leaves. Ben, how you doing, Ben? Good to see you. Don't you chew that ball, missus. She sat there with a tennis ball. She's too hot, but she doesn't care. How's things, Ben? And he's back. Is he going to see the ones that I dropped? Right, away. No, he's demanding table set. Oh, he's nice, got them. She must be on the nest, cause there you go. He's away. He goes up in the wreck and zoomed in there. And I think he's in the hedge directly behind that, I think. Oh, I'm not a tea drinker, you know, Diane. It's rare. Really rare. It's only like if I get blagged into going out for like a breakfast or something like that. But I'll have tea. Because I'm particular about my coffee. I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Ben, it's lush. There's clouds piling up towards Nessie's way, kind of that way. But for the minute, oh, that sun's lush. The tan's coming along nicely. Just listening to what's over there. Butterflies out as well, those butterflies. Cindy. What was that? Oh, chaffinches. Chaffinches want to come over and feed. I've had to then start the grass cutting. I've held off for as long as I can, but no, it needs to cut. So I've done the drive, lost my phone in the grass cuttings. Took me ages to find it. Right, you hear that bird? That's a chaffinch. That's a male chaffinch. and it's meant to be a rain song, but it's not. He does that all day, non-stop, from spring, and it drives me absolutely mental. But he's back for more. Is that Holly? I think Holly's come down. It's got one of those calls that once you hear it, you can't hear anything else. Oh, the cat's getting hear them as well. Irritates the hell out of me. He's so loud. He's up there. It's so loud you can hear it in the house. Right, buddy, I'll get your son, hang on. Mr. Robbins wanting fed. 2 secs. Right, you lot stay with buddy. Can you see him? Yes, you can. Right, hang on, buddy. It's just as well I've got a mealworm farm. Ben, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ben. Do you want some more? He's getting good at multitasking. He'll take... I took 2 that time. Thank you, Ben. That is really, really appreciated. Thank you. John, it absolutely bugs the hell out of me. He's there. Oh, he's just moved. Hey, buddy. You take another one? There's one more, look. Oh, he's barely been eating them himself. He's been taking them to Holly mostly. There you go, buddy. Go on then. You've had them all. Thank you, Ben. I've not got any more, man. Little fella. He's like, go get me more. So Holly really should have called her Cleopatra because she's kind of uber demanding. Yeah, courtship feeding. So Buddy, when he's taking those worms off, he's going to feed his mate, Holly. When Holly's actually down, she will come down. They're getting a lot braver. Like they'll courtship feed right next to me. But she just behaves like a chick. She'll make a certain noise. She'll go down, her wings out, her mouth open, and flap about, just like a chick. He's flown up there, that chaffinch. Normally the chaffinches nest in like kind of like the back corner of that hedge. Irritates the heck out of me. I know, look. He's calling. Irritate the hell out of me. He's just going to keep calling. Shouting his missus. He's off again. Little birdhouse hand feeding. That's a robin. It's unusual. It's not a regular robin because he's got loads of white feathers he shouldn't have on his chest and around his head. I'm not playing with the ball. It's too hot. Then we've got some amazing people in here. Francois as well. She's here. Apple. Some lovely, lovely people. Wow, Jack's got the ball. It'll like drive her mad. Won't it? So that one, that's Jack. He's my fox red. We've got Willow the witch. She's full of hell. And Sam, the big old boy, is taking himself off for a sunbathe, I think. Or he's gone inside. Mango apples. Never heard of them, Diana. There he is. There's a big old bear. Sam, my oldest. He just turned 10. Ooh, the coal tits are back. So I have coal tits, great tits and blue tits. Stop bugging the birds. Willow. So you use the bird boxes every year. As with those green finches that just came back. Well, I was told no, I wasn't allowed to. Because it'll take all the sand out the joints. But when I pressure washed the steps and got the rest of the moss off, I kind of started it. I couldn't help it, but look at the difference. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to claim amnesia that I wasn't meant to pressure wash it and just do the lot. Ooh, you'll have to let us know what they're like, Diana. My green screen. Best place for your Jack in the shade, son. It's not mega hot, but warm enough. Willow! Willow! She's running around just annoying the birds. Willow! I've caught her on this wall, stood on this wall next to that come trim my bush thing, and she's looking to jump in top of it because there's blackbirds sat in it. All she does is go and make them fly up. She thinks it's hilarious, and she does it constantly. He's yeah, I've got loads of bird boxes. I've one, it fell in the wind. But I've got them scattered around, but I've got loads of trees and hedges that they use, so yeah, it does. Does it? Oops. A notification. Last week, because I was bored, I decided to attempt to fix my hair. So if I have, say, like a Brad Mundo video comes up and it's people destroying the hair, trying to bleach it, I end up getting the urge to sort of do mine. And the last time I was trying to grow it out, and I was just going to highlight it to grow it out. But the time before that, the last time I'd like bleached the whole lot, it had left like hot roots and like a yellow band, and I couldn't hide it. It was driving me mad. So I thought, right, Brad, you're making me do it. And I went round taking all, following the right yellow but orange, but I was really good. Following it right round my hair. Just bleaching that bit. But I didn't leave the bleach on long enough, so the next day I thought, right, I'll have to do it again. Leave it properly. So I did. And I was looking at my roots, because I was leaving the roots, thinking, sod it, leave about that much. And then it was like, nah, ended up bleaching the whole lot. But it was really good, and I put a shadow root in. You can't see that band anymore. Let's see. See, no band. Kind of a shadow root on it. I love the kind of tempted to put the shadow rooty bit all over, but there's no orange stripe right round my head like a, I don't know what. Job's a good one. Plus it's almost summer. Arkash, how you doing? Hang on, Arkash, I'll give you a wrench. There you go, Arkash. Oh God, no apple. So I managed not to totally kill my hair or make lots of it fall out, thank God. Aye, it's lush. The tan's coming along nicely, Arkash. Watch this be our summer. So normally we get kind of a good couple of weeks in May, and that can kind of be summer. Willow, no. She's just bouncing the ball at my feet. Stop it! I'm not cooking it. And then that ends up being summer. So, yeah, we'll see. Willow, sod off. She keeps bouncing it on me, so she'll drop it, bounce it. Expect me to pick it up. No, I'm not doing it. No. Stop it. No, 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 no. You've got like 100 balls in this garden. I'm gonna see you get me again. Oh, Mrs. Magpie, it was past, it was way past Turner. It was awful. And I couldn't hide it anymore. The toner, it was too yellow for Toner to even touch it. So I went round and just that section, I redid it all around my head. And then thought, sod it. Feed in your face. Jack's molting and it's terrible. Hang on. Out of the 3 dogs, Jack's got the finest hair, but he's casting and he's just leaving a cloud of orange hair everywhere he goes. Yes, I know. You're talking, son. Like, I need to brush him out outside. Do not touch my legs. Got a fake towel under with streaks. Just because Jack's got the ball, she's looking for trouble. She's eyeballing him and she's waiting to try and nick it off him. Spaghetti and meatballs. Ooh. You see, I've never, ever been a breakfast person since I was a kid. I think my teens in like coffee was just like a cup of coffee and it stayed that way. But I only eat really once a day. Like dinner time, well, tea time. If someone's blagged us to go out for food, which is a rarity. I'll maybe have some dinner, but lunch. I'm not an eating through the day kind of girl, which is bad, really. Oh, little bod, she had a wall of Easter eggs. Should have seen her little face when she come down and I was showing her all her eggs. She was beside herself with joy. Almost as happy as yesterday when we got to the school and realised she didn't go back to school today. She was a happy little bunny. Rich, how are you doing? Hang on, Rich. Give you a wrench. If you don't know Rich, go check him out. Come boogie. I've shared him out a few times. Come have a party at Rich's. Lady Sky, how you doing? I will mind a liquid breakfast with coffee. It just makes us feel icky all day long. So if you don't know Rich, go check him out. Come and have a boogie. How's things, Rich? Ooh, my hair's nearly dry. No idea, Lady Sky. I don't go there or have any contact with. I went my own way a couple of years ago and I've not really looked back. So, no idea on that one. Ooh, lovely, Ben. Bacon and mushroom sandwiches off nectar of the gods. Adrian, how's Mrs. Adrian doing? Is she alright? Oh well, Lady Sky. I was screwed over from a world of paranoia, so I completely and utterly cut ties and walked my own way. And that's me done, but I don't talk about them. So, ooh, toasted crumpet. Muffins. Buttered muffins. Oof, yes please. Good, glad she's starting to get better. Yes, I've had an interesting few months. Have you got any lambs, Adrian? It was absolutely mental this morning, still not having the coffee truly hit the spot, to see a teacher walking up the pavement towards the school with a lamb like a dog. That lamb's so attached to it. It's 3 weeks old and it's better behaved than these three. It was just walking to heel next to her, didn't move away from her, stayed with her all the time. Absolutely lush to see. Yeah, I told the teacher she was Bo Peep. Oh, they're nice. Lovely. Daisy, what have you been up to? Are you getting ready for winter? It's your autumn now, isn't it? Or it should be autumn, is it? We're into spring, so it must be your autumn. Lurpak is a Danish butter, Ben, and it's unbelievable. It's the best butter, completely by far, next to homemade. Amaze balls. I'm not doing the ball. Do one. No, 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 no. No. Oh, wait. Go on, scat. Unless homemade butter is so easy to make. Get some double cream or heavy cream, whip it. Whip it until it gets to really stiff whipped cream, and then keep on going. Don't stop whipping it. It'll eventually start to split, so you'll get the whey off and you'll have the solids, which are your butter. Take them out, wash it in ice cold water. You can add your salt in at that point, mush it in. I use some, you can use like a muslin cloth, or I'll use baking paper. So like a wax paper, put it on it, squidge it so there's not any gaps, so when you're cutting it, it's not got any water left in it, whey or whatever. Compress it and roll it, and it's amazing, and it lasts for absolutely ages. Talker, my friend, how are you? Ivy, how are you doing, chick? Good to see you. Ivy, been feeding my little wild birds that I've hand tamed. His lady is on the nest and he's been gone to feed her. How are things, Talker? Good morning. But yeah, butter is easy peasy to make. Just gotta whisk it, and keep on whisking until it splits, and there's your butter. You're a star, Ivy. Ivy, last time I saw you, you were going to meet your friends. Did you have a good few days? Just Potter. Who's Potter? No, Lurpak it's Danish. It's Danish milk that it's made with, and it's amazing. It's one of the best butters out there. Yes, Apple, whip it and whip it some more. Scully, good morning, Scully. Right, you do me head in, Willow. No, do one. Scat. Hello, big lad. Hello, Sam. He's starting to go grey on his chest and his feet. Right, you're going to go for mad 5 minutes, are you? Scully, would you like to know how my morning went? But of his meatballs. I got some jobs done outside. I had a shower. Decided as it's so lovely and hot. Thank you, Rich. Decided I'll put thick tan on the legs to catch the legs up with the rest of me. So instead of waiting for it to dry, I thought, I know, neighbours can't see out. Neighbours like way over there. And the other neighbours, they'd need like 12-foot ladder that way. So yeah, just like, right, I'll come outside. So in one's teenies, one's underwear, one came outside thinking, haha, it's drying nice, I bet I can put my shorts on. As a helicopter came over my head. So a helicopter's copped an eyeful today, as you do. Oh, he's called it Evie. Sorry. So, when little Bod was little, first I first started school, she's always been in mainstream school. Her first helper, her first teacher's assistant, absolutely amazing, love her to bits, and she worked so hard for Evie. We had to fight to keep her with Evie through a few years of school. She has a daughter who at the age of 13 had to decide whether she wanted to freeze her eggs because she had leukemia. They gave her a 15% chance of survival, and her brother gave her a bone marrow transplant. She went into remission. She missed a year of school, but she finished on time with all A stars. And she went to uni, became a nurse, and she started working on the wards with the kids with cancer she was on as a kid in the local big city. At the age of 21, she started getting headaches and double vision. So she went to the opticians one day, and that is basically the last day that her mum was my little girl's helper at school. They found that she had a mass in her brain, and it turns out that it's leukemia. She's got a whole new form of leukemia that it groups together in the brain and causes tumours in the brain. Don't know how to treat it. She's the only person ever presented with it. They said she had too much chemo as a kid, so they would only do radiotherapy. She ended up having problems with pressure in her brain, too high, and then after the shunt, too low. They eventually decided to try it with another bone marrow transplant from her brother. So, December 16th, 5 years ago, was it 5 years ago, she had the transplant, and I got a message from her mum in the January to say that she was being sent home, palliative. The bone marrow transplant hadn't worked, she was terminal. By this point, she was paralysed from the neck down, like her arms were twisted in, folded in, she couldn't move them. So Mum had her back home. The hospice wanted her to go and stay with them for a week so they could assess her needs and get everything in place. She'd gone in, and she got a phone call from the hospital the next day to say, look, we need to get her home as soon as we possibly can. In other words, she didn't have days to live. But yeah, her mum, they got set up at home with hoists, special beds, wheelchairs, everything. And she started homeopathy. She had physiotherapists coming in, aromatherapists coming in at her house. And all of a sudden, after about a year of when she shouldn't have been here, she started being able to move her arms. We got to see her, it was this time of year, and she could lift one of her arms about an inch or two that she hadn't been able to do, and she was starting to be able to move her feet. So the doctors at the hospice didn't know what was happening or why she was getting to move, so they sent her back to the oncologist, who ordered scans. No evidence of disease. Leukemia had stopped. So they decided to try and take her off the steroids to see if that was causing the weakness in her legs. She can stand. She's not walking around properly, but she has got the majority of her movement back. She has had a few relapses, but touch wood, she's doing okay. And her brother, a younger brother, has just had a baby, and they've called her Evie Sarah. My little girl's called Evie, and his sister's called Sarah. It's like, oh, bless his heart. So that's their first grandkid and her first little niece. So they've had a really bumpy ride. Sarah will be now 26 or 27, I think. No, 26. She'll be 26, I think. And her mum's her carer. She never went back to work. She messaged me and she was apologising that she couldn't be there to look after Evie, because she absolutely loves Evie. And I said, don't apologise. It never crossed my mind. You're looking after your little girl. My little girl will be okay. But she planned to. Oh, they've got a farm that's on the Roman wall, on Hadrian's Wall. They were wanting to open a cafe at the farm in so many years, and have disabled kids, like young adults like my daughter, run it. Obviously, they're really busy with the daughter. That's kind of slowed the plans down, but that's the kind of people they are. They're amazing, and they wanted to open this cafe. Oh no, Ben, I'm sorry. So you get your night drawing as well. Do your clocks change, Daisy, or do they stay the same? Yeah, Apple, the doctors, um, we're in contact with specialists all over the world, basically, and no one's seen it before. The leukemia cells were migrating and forming tumours in a brain. The first tumours were next to the back of a brain, near a brainstem, and they couldn't operate. So before she went into remission, the tumours are still there because they couldn't operate. Were the Labradors as well, Ben? Stop it, just because he's got a ball. Jealous, that madam. So Sam, he's 10. Willow is 2, coming up 3. And Jack, 6. Aren't you stupid? Ow, your tail kills. And Jack, when he's got something in his mouth, talks. Aren't you so? I'm not throwing a ball, it's over there. Jake, I love you. Good. Toilet break. How you doing? Oh, cool. We got Ben. Thank you, Jake. You're a star. Yes, that's Sam. That's my old boy. He's 10. That's Willow, the full of hell dog, the tunnelling dog. And that's Jack. So she digs caves. Like she can fully get inside them. Sometimes it's chasing a rabbit into a bank, rabbit hole, or a mouse. But I've got a few excavation sites. She's on her way to get to Daisy. Jake, is this you up on your pee break? Or have you had a late one? If you don't know Jake, go and get him and click his notification bell. Jake rocks. He's one of my oldest friends. I adore him. Jake, funny story. So, I had a shower, decided I'm going to put fake tan on the old legs, get the fake tan on, and rather than waiting for it to dry, because I was kind of in a rush, I thought, right, no one's home, neighbours can't see, I'm secluded out here. I thought, right, so I was out here in just underwear, drying my legs off, front and back, in the sun, in the wind, and what happened? A helicopter came over and must have copped an eyeful. The air ambulance came over. I sat there thinking, right, don't run. Just sit and act cool, don't run. Or you'll give them even more of a giggle. But yes, I got caught outside in my underclackers. Oh, cool, Ben. Sam squishes himself now. Hey, big lad. Sam has seizures, but he's doing really well. All gold! Thank you so much. As soon as it happened, I messaged all gold. It was killing me so laughing. So yes, legs are dried out, tan's on. But jeans are, well, shorts are now on. But yeah, I was hardcore, I just stayed here. I didn't run, I stayed, I didn't move. I thought, no, don't run because you'll make it worse. You will make it worse. So I just kind of stayed still and pretended it wasn't there. Yeah, well, a helicopter got to couple look at pretty much everything else as well, Jake. So I'd factored in neighbours, but I hadn't factored in the sky. So it was a bit of a oopsie. Brooklyn, babe, how you doing, chick? Good morning. If you don't know Jake, it's one of my oldest friends. He's amazing. He's got a wicked sense of humour. And he's just a lovely guy. I tell her not to do it and then I kick it. I shouldn't really do it. Hey, Jack. So mum and dad, so these two had puppies. So Jack and Willow. 9 of the little things. Jake, no, I think it was the air ambulance. So they won't have cameras on, will they? But obviously the airport is like 4 miles that way. And it was coming over, I think, to go to the other base that way. So it wasn't up altitude, it was pretty low. You know, he's like, oh dear. Brooklyn, babe, it's amazing. I was sat kind of sunbathing, talking to you lot, ignoring the dogs once to chuck a ball. There's the odd car coming over, but they're not stopping around. They're not hitting my sun time. Hopefully, the eyesight isn't that good. Hopefully. Hannah, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Johnny Small Pepper, you absolute legend. How you doing? That sun is lovely and toasty. If you don't know Brooklyn, babe, go over, check out hers as well. I'm just checking me hair out in the reflection. It's the first time I've washed it since I turned it. Be right. How's things, Johnny? Are you still busy as ever? So that's 2 things I've had to go wrong today. So I'm kind of nervous about the third. So the first was cutting grass. My phone fell out my pocket and I lost it. And I was walking around, kicking my way through it, trying to find my foot. It took us ages to find it. Are you slowing down a bit? You've been a busy bee, Johnny even. Picture fix. Twiddling me box. It's always things always happen in 3, so I'm kind of nervous about what else is going to happen because those 2 were enough for one day. Willow's annoyed because Jack's got a ball. He's under the hedge, well, under that tree that she likes to get on. But she'll stand there and she'll want to jump in the top, a bit on the top there, just to annoy birds. She's evil. Johnny, Rich and Ivy absolutely rock. Yeah, that's another thing. I was actually going to get the... Oh, Ben, so I have a little Wi-Fi box when I'm out and about because signal can be iffy because I'm in the land that time forgot. And I have been known to twiddle my box in my pocket and knock the signal up a little bit. So that's where my box comes from. I do, and I'm a twiddler. Things in my pocket, I kind of fiddle. Yes, Steve, I'm back at the RVI mid-August. Back there mid-August to see what the... Casters, how you doing? Casters, you would have been excited this morning. I couldn't film it because it was school. Driving up to the school, caught something out of the corner of my eye. A teacher with a lead. What do you think was on the lead? A ickle lamb, 3-week-old lamb. So she waited until she got past a couple of side roads and she let it off. And it walked to heel better than my dogs do. This little lamb. Never seen out like it. Father Jack. Mrs. Doyle. If you wonder about the Mrs. Doyle and Father Jack, there's a cult comedy, Irish comedy called Father Ted. And it's a Catholic father and 2 of the priests that live with him in the middle of nowhere. And it's one of the funniest programs you'll ever see. Father Ted is absolutely hilarious. Oh, pineapple chunk. I know, Nessie did an upside down pineapple. Jamie did a tin of pineapple. Next time I'm in the shop, I'll do the upside down pineapples for the crack. But it's a bit scary because I have seen that Cumbrian truth. I bumped into him. You should see the size of his head. No wonder he was called Fathead as a kid. Kind of crossed paths. Thankfully, he had no idea. The Cardinals are all queuing up, ready to take his place or vote for who they want. I am not touching that ball. That's minging. Willow, away. I can imagine. Hannah's peaceful in my home. So this is my back garden. Hang on, I'll show you the top. I haven't cut the top yet. I cut the drive, but I haven't got anywhere else. I need to be strict on myself this summer and have strict days for when I cut and where. Sparky, how are you doing? So I might do the upside down pineapple for the crack, but hopefully numpties like Cumbrian truth aren't in. She did it. She peed to get him to drop the ball, and he did it. Ooh, that breeze is beautiful. So I've got a bird box on that silver birch, and there are blue tits in that one. They're back. Have you had another toy? I thought it was petals. It's not. How you doing, Sparky, you little legend? Sparky, I've got another buddy video to put up. I was feeding them on the live before. I love that little bird. Adam, how are you doing? Sam's having a look in the hedge where Willow's been digging. Mr. Whistle, how are you? You want to see tits? Well, funny enough, the air ambulance got to pretty much see tits, Sparky. I've been in the shower, put some fake tan on, come outside thinking I'll get dried out, fake tan dried quicker out here. Just in one's underwear, because I'm secluded. Well, I thought I was secluded, but then a helicopter, the air ambulance flew over. So the air ambulance copped an eyeful. Hey buddy. Hey little fella, you back for more? Hey buddy. Right, 2 secs, I'll get in some scram. Hang on, buddy. Hey buddy. When you have some of the suet, I've just got the fruit suet pellets. Hey buddy. Come back. Hey buddy. Hello little fella. Sometimes he'll blanket because he wants the worms instead. Hey buddy. Oops, one of my hair's just flown up to you. Hey little fella. Do you want it? Want some more? I'll get you some worms. Jamie. Brandon, how you doing? My pleasure, Brandon. Brandon, there's my little pet bird. Hey, buddy. You just had loads of worms, mister. Aye, aye, Apple. Yeti, how you doing, Yeti? It's been the school Easter holidays, so I've been AWOL. So Apple's photos sounds interesting. Ivy, it's lovely to see you. Time's differences suck. At the same time, it's amazing that we're all over the world, but in other ways, they suck. Time difference is a nightmare. I'm crap at staying up. What have you been up to, Yeti? Ooh, my legs are coming on nicely. Oh, I'm going to look like I've had blooming stockings on. Hang on. Trying to pull my shorts up. From Japan. How cool is that? You've not bought yourself a doll, have you, Jamie? I hope you've not got one of those dolls. Ooh, nice one, Yeti. If you don't know Yeti, go check him out. Yeti's a good one and all. See, buddy's took off now. Apple. I see we're back at urology mid-August. I got a text message the other day. Half a torso. Dan, how you doing, Dan? What have you been up to, Dan? I've been stuck at home with it being school holidays, listening to Little Bod. I say Little Bod, she's 15. On a speaker and microphone. Monster Wild Turkey, ooh, that sounds interesting. Singing her 2 choir songs that she learned. So Britain's Got Talent choir auditions, and now Christmas carols non-stop. Oh, nice one, Dan. I hope it all goes okay tomorrow. Jamie's innocent, my arse. Jamie's got a robo snatch in the post. Did the brown pig for it, Jamie? As if, Jamie. Apple, I know. 2 nights ago, Mum put my Christmas songs on my tablet. Really? It was June that she started with Christmas carols last year? Endlessly. But no, she started in April this year. This sound. Or is it one of those blow-up dolls like Only Fools and Horses style? For those that don't know, Only Fools and Horses is another cult. So there's Father Ted, we talked about before. Only Fools and Horses is another cult British comedy from yesteryear. And in one of them, the wheelers and dealers, they've got a market store. They ended up with some blow-up dolls. But it turned out the blow-up dolls were defective and they could explode. So they were in their three-wheeler, Robin Reliant, with the dolls in the back. And they all started growing and expanding, and oh, it was so funny before they blew up. I'm not. That's a tennis ball. It doesn't look like it. It looks like a ball of mud, but it is actually a tennis ball. No, 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 no. Brooklyn babe, she's still young. She's not 3 yet, so she's full of hell. Well, not hell, just mischief. Zaxxon, how are you doing? Been down exploring any holes recently, Zaxxon? But if you haven't heard of Father Ted, go check it out. It's hilarious. As is Only Fools and Horses, my favourite comedy, I think, along with Red Dwarf. There are so many really, really good sitcoms and comedies. Late 70s into 80s. Oh, she do. So Gareth's been going a bit mad down dry old holes. Oh, you cheeky shit. So they're in the flat and they're talking about these blow-up dolls that explode, and they heard a little fizzy, wispy sound behind their little bar, and then these doll heads popped up. So they dressed them up to make them look like people. Silver, the Taco King, how you doing? Silver Shroud is one of my oldest friends. I adore him. And he is very into taco. He loves taco. He loves a mouthful of taco, don't you, Silver? Was he? Didn't even know. I thought it could be a snatch in a can. You can just get those from Amazon. I've ordered snatches in the can for Christmas presents before. Like a smaller, more portable. What has Sam got? Sam's just walking off with a stick to chew. Yeah, he's never happy at Apple unless he's got a mouthful of taco. Silver, is it nice up there today? It's lovely down here. How's that kitten coming along? Should be huge now. Yes, they do exist. Dan, they do exist. A squishy, silicone, inviting, fake lady cave in a can exists. You cheeky bastard, there's no undercrackers on there. I only wish I had large undercrackers on when that helicopter came over. Exactly. I have bought those lady caves in a can for joke Christmas presents before. Made me giggle. Right, yes, Nessie, they're a thing. You can get them on Amazon. Silver. So I put some fake towel on my legs to put shorts on. And I was trying to get it dry, but I was going live. I didn't have time. So I thought, I know, I'll go and dry it outside. Cars, no neighbours. Well, there is neighbours, but they can't see. That side could see if they're on like a 15-foot ladder. But there's like no one. Next thing, there's an air ambulance comes flow over the house. A helicopter copped an eyeful of myself, wearing very little. What's she doing up there? She's torturing Jack. She's trying to get Jack to try to take the ball off her. She's such a little witch, that dog. She's... Dan, I hope it goes well tomorrow. No one's taco was hidden, pretty much. Just not much else was. Well, look, there's legs. I've got shorts on now, but I didn't have shorts on. Sat on this chair. It was a really good idea because no one could like walk around, and if someone come to the side gate, I could hear it because it's iron and it creaks. But I didn't factor in helicopters. So yeah. They are not hairy. My arse, my legs are not hairy. Thanking you. Smooth as. No, they're not like milk bottles. Look, my knees all kind of hot. The front of my legs were tanning, but my backs weren't, and they were proper milk bottles. As if, Silver, as if. I just didn't think about helicopters. Zach's you cheeky sod. Oh, the front of my legs are brown, but I've been kind of face to the sun. So the backs of my legs had to do a lot of catching up. Pink taco. I couldn't believe seeing that teacher like walking a lamb. But I swear to God, it was better behaved than a dog. No lead on, and it was walking to heel. She was stood talking to us and another teacher, and that lamb just stood next to it, didn't take off. And as she walked into the school premises, it was skipping along next to it, doing little skips. Sasquatch. Ivy, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. If you don't know Ivy, go check her out. She's amazing. Lovely, 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 lovely lady is Ivy. Had me thinking, I've decided I kind of want a donkey. Roy, thank you so much. How you doing, Roy? Thank you, Roy. And if you don't know Roy, go check him out as well. Roy's lives fascinate me out and about. I'm being bugged by a dog with a very mucky ball, and I'm on strike. It's warm. Saxon, yeah, well, see, I want goats. I've always wanted goats. I think I'd suit goats. They're just... Everyone expects a goat to be an arsehole, so they get away with murder, and I like the personality. But I didn't realise how fun donkeys are. And those mini dinky tiny donkeys, oh my God, they are adorable. So yeah, I'd love a donkey. They're so funny. Oh no, not having geese. No, because I'd end up putting a pond in, then I have one ducks. And yeah, I've already been told the family's kind of drawing the line at the chickens. I keep sending them goat and donkey videos, but they're not taking the bait yet. Mark, how you doing? Are you at work, Mark? Are you out in the sun as well? Mark's not a million miles from me. Hey up, Mark. Mark's got an impressive drums collection, haven't you, Mark? Willow, behave. It's not here. Jack. Good lad. NFR, how's things? Good morning. Yay, my hair's dry. Who needs a hairdryer when you've got some wind? I'm not thrilled. Look at the state of them balls. That one's just mud. She's been rolling it under there. Crows make some weird, so there's crows nesting in those big beaches down the bottom, and the noises they make. I've got, ignoring the washing on the line, oh my God, that sun's bright. There's my finger. Where's my finger? Oh, that there is a magpie nest. There. Come back, show that. It's a magpie nest. Damn it. So, I'm not happy. It's not on mine, it's the neighbours' order, move them on. So my poor little birds, I will be constantly out chasing them off nests. Magpies like jays and crows all take chicks. I had carrion crows. I get blackbirds nesting in that giant monster hedge, and there'll be like 3 or 4 nests. The carrion crows will come in, they basically take off their heads and just drop the bodies on the ground. They're after the brains and the nutrition in the brains. And well, daughter's boyfriend's got his pellet gun. It's like an AR rifle, but I'm not happy at all. Teddy, oh my light, no, it's the Ben's school stuff, Ben's school clothes and t-shirts. He sent me some TikToks. Hang on. Oh my God. Oh, right, hang on. I'll show you on this phone, hopefully you can see it. Can you even see it? Hang on. Put my phone in the shade. Can you even see it? It's a little tiny baby lamb, a little goat. Don't know if you can make that out or not. Tiny little baby goats. Oh, absolutely lush. They are not my undercrackers, I'll have you know. The Sheetan kiddie clothes. I swear to God. Kiddie clothes. Mark, have a good one. These little daffodils are called Winston Churchill, and that's why I got them in. They're little tiny dinky narcissi, whatever you want to call them, but they're called Winston Churchill, so I had to get them. My little roadies, azaleas, are coming out, and I love my forget-me-nots. I love them. They're just beautiful. What are they called again? I always forget what they're called. And that azalea's done well. It's got a lot taller. And my little mini cherry blossom bush. Hang on, what's Mick saying? No, they're not bluebells, they're another. I can't remember what they're called. Weeds, my ass. They're not weeds, they're called... Can't remember. Willow squished up. Willow must like the scent of the lavender. I've got lavender and aubrietta all on the edge. I'll have to order some more white because I like the white. And willow gets laid in them. I've been training the aubrietta to grow the whole way along. I'm pretty much there, but I've got a few gaps. And a flash in my bush. This little fir, I love the fern. It's actually a shrub, and again, I can't remember its name, but its leaves are stunning. Absolutely gorgeous, I love it. Got another little azalea there that's more like a... Oh, has it? What else are you growing this year, Silver? You see, the dogs come under this bit, and because it's quite a steep bank, that poor lavender is a bit poorly sick, as is the one above it. I had azalea all the way, aubrietta all the way along, but they fell foul of dogs. Campanula. Stack's horn. Ooh, we'd like a horn. But love this one. This is actually a cutting off the main one that I've got up the top. Just so pretty. It does flower, but I love the foliage on it. I started weeding yesterday and I kind of gave up, and instead I kind of got the weed killer out. Life's too short. Get the weed killer out. That is a cotton Easter that decided to plant itself. Didn't really want it there. I might move it. My mallow, is it knacked? Maybe it is knacked. That is a rose that is named Wild Eve. Well, my little girl's called officially Eve, although we call her Evie, so I had to get it. I risked life and limb chopping this. So that is actually a really pretty rose underneath, but this is the graft growing. It's like a wild rock rose. And I think I've got bumblebees nesting, you know. Bumblebees keep trying to get in here along this side. And I cut like 12-inch branches off it, but I should really have cut more. No, but I've got sticky willy. There's a little sticky willy growing. I leave it on purpose because I've got to have a willy in the garden. This is one of them things. There's me buddy feeding point. My tulips have been crap this year. My tulips haven't done very well at all. This stuff, I love. Ground cover. Can't remember its name either. But you get lovely flower spikes on it. And like a dark red foliage. And then that is pretty much the same. That green one, that's what's trailing down here. Can't remember its name either. But that is really pretty. Covers the ground, less weeding to do. That's really starting to spread out. That's going to come down the wall, I think. Some foxgloves. I do like foxgloves. What's Mick done? It's kicked off at her work? Never. They're absolutely shocking. As soon as she finds somewhere else, the better. That's another one. So that's got... So I've never seen them before. There. That is a lilac coloured rose. Like a really pale... Like a really, really pale lilac colour. Like a bluey lilac. But again, it's grafted onto a wild rose that's kind of took over. And I was making it into an arch. Those bamboo canes are 12 feet long. And I need to retrain it. Ooh, so you have been busy, Silver. All this moss on here, I was going to check it out, but I've left it. There's a hen blackbird, and she's... Hang on, I'll take you around. She's decided that she's nesting on the ground. I've been seeing her take... I think Buddy's in that. Buddy's in there. Sorry, I'm on the side of the house. So this is like out my kitchen window. And just there, on the ground, is a blackbird nest. Right, I'll go back round because the signal hit the corner. Green algae. A strange one. Getting through the undergrowth. That sun's lush. This ivy thingy-majiggy. I've been hitting that back because it was absolutely covering everywhere. It's doing me head in. It is, Steve. It's a lot of work, but I love it. Look who's back. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Sometimes he just comes down for a crack. He'll sit and listen to us talk and he'll start singing. Hey, buddy. It's kind of handy him having those white feathers, so I know which one's him. To make build that wall. Do you know what, Steve? It was a mission pressure washing the whole thing. To ignore the mess down here. I pressure washed the whole thing. It kind of goes down there. Mission and a half. But it was all grey. It looked like brick. It was all grey. And actually it's sandstone. Hey, buddy. Hello, buddy. What, you wanting more? Jack, away. Hang on, I'll get him some more worms. Steve, yes. Damn it. I've got loads of water, but things like that. When Buddy and Holly have chicks, it's going to be interesting. Here you go. Want some more? Hey, buddy. Oh, you ate it. You dropped one. That's a blackbird coming. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Just as well I've got a mealworm farm. Hey, buddy. Is that one trying to crawl back out your beak? Right, there's one more. You're gonna. Oh no, there's two more. You gonna take us some more? You pecked my finger. Maddie, how you doing? Oh, the vibro's my arse. Danielle all proud. I wonder what the new ones look like that they're putting in, Nessie. I'll be being nosy, having a spy. Hello, shitbag. See if Buddy comes back, he might be back. I can't hear Holly. Steve, lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. Remember, wear those jeans back to front. Air that sack out. So I've got a mealworm farm for chickens, so it's kind of come in handy. Oops. Funny there. Tell you what I saw in the skies yesterday. Swallows are back. Hallelujah, the swallows are back. The bones of lovers past. Buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! I think he's up there, is he? Hey, buddy! Come back, you've got one worm left. Oh, sorry, I'll dump it. I'll be having a nose Nessie to see what they look like. They've been quick getting onto those though. It's only a couple of weeks since they were out looking at yours, weren't they? They got on with it quick. Can I pop? I am not eating worms. But no, have you seen any, Mick? Heard any? I love swallows and the San Martins. It's apple. Cranky! How you doing, Cranky? Good morning. Cranky is the most uncranky cranky ever. Ah, swallows, speak of the devil. Can't see them. I'd love them to nest on the side of the house, but the old bat that had the house should be out with a tea towel, apparently shaking it around so they wouldn't nest. I think it's kind of put them off for life. What's occurring, Cranky? I'm going to be beaming later on. This sun's lush. Suddenly, the sun's quite strong. Ooh, you had tits outside. Right, the magpie's just going in. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? This is what bugs me as well. Having to salute it and say hello every time I see them. I'm sick to death of seeing one magpie. Ooh, kebab. Ooh. It's lush out here. Happy birthday, Cranky! Happy birthday to you. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cranky. Happy birthday to you. That's why I don't sing, because I'm tone deaf. Happy, happy, happy birthday, Cranky. I hope the birthday gods are going to treat you kindly. Ooh, crusty kebab. A crusty kebab you should be staying well clear of. Can't do crusty. Cranky 68. You've got some catching up to Mick this year. He's 85, Cranky. He's not doing bad at all, is he, Mick? 85 this year. Crusty kebab, I would say, deserves antibiotics. Yeah, what date's Nick's? Take my chair. Sun's moved. Ugh. I wondered if Jamie was away with his robotic snatch from Japan. I feel 174, Mick. So I'm not sure. So I went to Newcastle, had the injection, well, for nerve root injections for the nerves where they come from my spine from my right leg. Now the bottom of my spine's fused up and my bones are all knacked and damaged in my lumbar. So I wasn't expecting it to go easy. The doctor come up the ward, started filling the paperwork in, said I'd be down in theatre about 10-15 minutes, in and out. Righty-ho. Got down there. God is on the table, laying face down. The x-ray machine kind of like span around the bed. So she took a picture. She got a felt tip out. She marked an X on my back. And she got the lidocaine out. Injected me with lidocaine. As her supervisor, head spine injection person, came in the room and says, no. You're not doing a facet joint injection. It's ordered for to be, oh my God, I thought a wasp landed on me. It's a nerve root injection. You're going to have to move it over. So I'm laid there with like a 4-inch needle on a tray on a table next to my head thinking, right, I hope where she's in, I kind of hope that she would inject us with more lidocaine because she had to move it. No, she didn't, but it was still caught. So she started doing it, and she was telling us a boss everything she was doing, taking the needle in a little bit, taking an x-ray, going and have a look, and whittling some more. Every now and again she would say, I can't progress the needle, I've hit something solid. I.e. she hit me bones. And the boss would say, well, you're going to have to go down about half a centimetre, you're going to go this way, you go that way. And it took about 7 or 8 attempts, and she hit my bones maybe 3 times. They gave up and said, look, we can't get to where the needle needs to be, but we're going to inject next to it as close as we can. So I was like, right. She went and got the syringe barrel, put it on the needle, and she then said to her boss, the plunger won't work on the syringe. It won't work because she had the needle in my bone again, so she had to pull it out a bit and then put it in. So I'm back in August to see the neurologist. Francois, thank you so much. Oh, Francois. And they can permanently zap the nerves, but they can't get to where it needs zapped, obviously. So yeah, that'll be an interesting discussion. Tom, it's Tom. It's Tom, everybody. Hi, Tom. Tom, it's Tom. Well, Nick, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know how many pricks I had. I expected for my back to be like a pincushion, because it felt like she had about 8 attempts to get it in. I was down in theatre for nearly an hour, but I only had 2 holes, so she was pulling the needle back partially and then shoving it back in a different direction. Oh, hang on. The green finches are there. A pair of green finches. Do you like the green finches? They're beautiful. I might set a cam up and just run a live on the bird feeders. So they're back to nest. So yeah, she wasn't fully pulling it out, so she was just shoving it. It's like a helicopter. Yeah, she was just pulling it out partially and then shoving it in a different direction. Yeah, well, I kind of stopped them doing, so the bottom's fused up apple. It didn't work for me. They thought I had MS. I had AMS tests, but it turns out that it was arthritis, and the rheumatologist said that it would never fix it anyway. But yeah, they wanted to stick in. It was experimental at the time. It's like a pacemaker that goes under your skin with 2 wires that go into your spinal cord to the level that you need it. You get a remote and it's like an internal TENS machine. But my back hates it. I had to have 2 surgeries. I had to have bolts taken out of one side because it was compressing my spinal cord. And it was, every time they touched it, it stopped my bladder working. I know that's minging, but so it was at that point I said no more surgery, no. And when they offered that, there were so many things that could go wrong with it, and I said no, thank you. Ooh, Maddie, horrible. Yeah, best way, Maddie. Yeah, well, mine's fused L5S1 right at the bottom, Apple. But from the last MRI, my whole lumbar, the bones are covered in lesions. They just aren't like wedged. They like slipped. They're actually like flattened like pancakes, and they stick around the whole way on the outside. Apparently my L4, so just above where it's fused, is at a mess. And it's that damage that I've got a cyst growing from the facet joint there between 4 and 5. And that's pressing on my spinal cord and the nerve for my leg. It was my right leg, but my left leg's starting to grow the same way, so I think the cyst has decided to grow. I went to bend down last night to lamb hot pot out the oven, and I nearly hit the floor. I don't think it was disc, I don't know if it was bone or what, but the nerves in my legs, like the muscles from like in the... Oh God, no, Maddie. Apple, they will operate to remove it, but I think it's centimetre and a half by almost a centimetre on the last scan, and they didn't want to touch it yet. But if it continues to grow, then they will operate and take it out. All that jizz. Ah no, name that jizz. Coming to YouTube soon. Definitely not Maddie. But the pain, like internal tense machine thing, the wires that go up around your spinal cord that aren't anchored to anything and they can move. And it was giving me the horrors. They wanted us to wear it externally with the wires up around my spinal cord for a couple of weeks first. I think they do it quite often now, but at the time it was experimental. I was like, no, I had to go like 2 hours away to Middlesbrough to a specialist orthopaedic unit at Middlesbrough. It wasn't actually Newcastle. To see them about that, a hospital called James Cook, Nutter, and a few others are there. I came out and said thank you, but no. Francois rocks. And then Maddie, little one, she's got along with Downs, underactive thyroid kind of comes with that. And sure enough, hers is underactive, so she has to have blood tests every now and again. But her little veins are tiny, so they know now. The first time a local nurse tried to get it, they gave the numbing cream to put on at home, but she tried like 3 times to get it. And I was about to tell her to stop when she got another nurse who got it. I'll ask, Apple. I'll ask for anything. I'll try anything, just not surgery. Although, the way my bones and my discs are, at the bottom, I don't know what the future may hold on that. If you don't know Francois, go check her out. She's lush. We need to get Apple and Francois up to the 1K. Just do the magic and share them out. Yeah, because I do, yeah. It's just that it wasn't for me. I mean, look at you, Robo-Man, with your monitor thing. That is so clever. Mick's got a special box at home, and he's got a little machine. He's a bit of a robot, is our Mick. But it connects to the hospital and these nurses and doctors. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing, that. That sounds really interesting, Apple. I'll have an ask. Okay, Francois. Yes, name that jizz. Coming to YouTube too. We'll get you there, Apple. It's become my mission. Is that a greenfinch on there again? I can see a little face. It's going to fly off. So the back of that one, what's I forget? Back of that one. It's just flying off. Oh no, it's still in there. There's a greenfinch on the back. Yes, lots of pineapple. Pineapple jizz, gotta be done. Rose, how are you doing, chick? Oh no, it's not, it's a chaffinch. There's a chaffinch on it. Cast as I've got a big bag of Niger seed and thought, champion, they'll love it because I get loads of finches in. But chaffinches, I get the goldfinch families, greenfinches, and they don't touch it, don't like it. So I thought, you know what? So I sprinkled a load. I thought I'll grow some and they might eat it off the plant. Nah, didn't touch it. They're not nesting here, but every fledging time I've got a net on there for my sweet peas, and I'll have a line of goldfinches. The parents bring the chicks in for food. But everything of mine just eats sunflower seeds. They prefer that over everything else. Oops, I'm zoomed in too much. Arise, my favourite chicken. How you diddling, Arise? Arise rocks. Rose, how's the beautiful Jet doing? And Mother's being a witch. So there's a mother. And she goes to jump on trim my bush laurel to annoy the birds. Oh, nice, Maddie. Aye, Nessie likes a little prick. Oh, and Apple likes a little prick as well. She's so much like, when you look at her, she's so much like Willow. Willow, she's dropping that ball off the wall to get Jack to pick it up because she wants to hassle him. Hey, Willow. I'm not kicking the ball. No. No, 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 no. Jay, how you doing? Jay, I've missed you. How's things, chick? Jay, funny story. Faked on my legs. After I was getting out of the shower, I thought I'll come outside and dry them off before I put my shorts on. So I sat in underwear in the sun because no neighbours can see in. No neighbours can see. And the air ambulance come over me head. The helicopter got an eyeful of me in all my glory, just about. J rocks. Oh, thank you, Rose. Where's that blackbird at? There's a blackbird comes and he hassles flashing me cash. I played it cool though, I didn't run. I sat still and thought, oh my God. If I'd run, I think it'd have been worse. Just one of those things. The tank got dried, that's a good thing. Just a helicopter copped an eyeful. buddy's away now. He must be preening her feathers. Nick! How you doing, chick? A flap tickler. Nick rocks. So you've had a to-do today, Nick. Mick was saying before, your managers suck. Ooh, yes, that's a good idea. I tell them we're all going to pay a visit, and how very dare they treat you shoddily. My buddy's back. Hey, buddy. I think he's just come for a doss. Yeah, you missed Tom. Yeah. Oh, look. Unscrewed hair. No yellow band. I fixed it all. I kind of put... Oh, swallows. I can't quite see them. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swallows. Is that me back? Hopefully it's me back. God, no. It's still on my head, Mick, so I can't send you. I was well impressed with myself. You hear me? Nick, taking the back to school this morning. There was the teacher that does the homestead at the school walking with a lamb. The lamb was like a little puppy that was the best behaved lamb I've ever seen. Walking to heel like a good one. I swallowed. No, there's swallows in the sky. I love swallows. It means that swallows coming back means that summer's almost here. There's been a problem with the swallows the last few years back, that their numbers have drastically dropped. I know some areas in Africa will net them and eat them, but surely there's something else going on. Yes, I need goats and I need a miniature donkey. Goats and a miniature donkey and I'll be happy as Larry. Can you imagine? Oh, a line of dogs, chickens, goats and a little dinky donkey. 3 weeks old, Nick. Little grey and black one. And it was better behaved than a dog. She didn't have it. She had it on a lead when she was crossing roads, but the rest of the way it just walked to heel. So we had to go and have a stroke and say hello to it. Silver. I couldn't take I wish I could have taken a video, Nick, but sorry, that's another notification coming through. I need to work out how to turn the notifications off. I am not kicking a mud ball. No, 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 no. No. Oh, I pulled that absolutely lush, the little miniature ones. You get dinky little tiny ones. I like them because they're arseholes as well. I do like kind of like the animal world version of me. Oh, but you missed that, Silver, because there were 4 swallows. Pink tacos. Did you go back to Taco Bell? Silver's dead jammy. He's got a Taco Bell where he lives. But Jack, for all you want is to kick the ball, you stand in the way so you can't chase it. It drives us nuts. Donkey style. No, they're so cute and their personalities are brilliant. Ooh, you like to smash burgers. Get you, Silver. When was the last time you smashed a burger? Aeroplane, can't see it. Where is it? Can't see it. It's open to office. Willow, get down here. You leave those birds alone. Constantly has to hassle them. Oh, I can imagine. Great pastime. Well, this is kind of the flight route from down south to Glasgow Airport, but they're not over that often. And if there had been one above it, it'd have to have really, really good binoculars to see out. So I felt safe with that. Just not a low-flying air ambulance. So it's been an interesting day so far. I can hear great tits. That's not that bird's call. There's a great tit. There it goes again. Shush. Silver, shush. We had the RAF, the Dutch and the Germans here. I thought it was just the Dutch for night manoeuvres at the RAF base, which was interesting. Lots of Chinooks and Apaches and Wildcats. It was like, oh, I want to go in a Chinook or just sit next to one on the ground because I love the sound of them. Take us for a spin in an Apache and let us sit and doss with Chinooks all day. Who's putting what's away? Oh, great tits. Now they're up there. I swear, they're up there. My rhododendrons are starting to get the buds on. There's an azalea up there. They're tall and they get orange flowers on, and the new leaf growth smells like weed. I thought the old lady that I bought the house off, or the elderly neighbours, had had a grow. Just walking around the garden, you get a really strong sniff of weed, but I narrowed it down and it's a form of azalea. Diana, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you, chick. Thank you for coming in. But if you could smell it, I'll take you up. Ooh, heck, more notifications, and it smells just like weed. There was one down here that I moved. But I generally thought the oldies next door had a grow. I could smell it, but I couldn't see it, and it just smells identical to the green stuff. The neighbours like were like in their 80s. But they're starting to get the flowers on as well. So, can you even see it? Jets, where are they? presume that's RAF heading to that military base. How you doing, Lulu? I had to knock the Wi-Fi off. I think it was the Wi-Fi that was going dinky. My Wi-Fi's crap. So that way, so there's a valley, runs the back of here, all the way along, about 10 miles, I want to say. And the RAF base used to be pretty much mothballed. You'd have staff there, but it was like a skeleton staff. They sold off most of the housing stock because a lot of houses here were RAF houses for staff. Is it coming back? And then Russia happened with Ukraine, and all of a sudden it's really, really active. We have NATO here, we get other countries here a lot. It's now the biggest base in the UK, and it's the only base in Europe that does technology warfare. It's basically drones. They were a few weeks back setting off live surface to air missiles for pilots to try and not get killed with. Oh, the jets are coming for have a look. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Is that it coming back? Can't be. But yeah, suddenly we're starting to get jets. The last few days, there's been jets coming along the valley towards it. Silver, yeah. So we started training Ukrainians in the UK, but they weren't giving out locations. But that base suddenly got really active. You're passing unmarked military vehicles on the road. There's a military weapons store about 9 miles the opposite direction, and they were coming in unmarked vehicles from there on the road to that base. So yeah, it's the only place that does like the drones in Europe, so we had to have them here. We had to have them. There was too much strange going on happening at the time. But we don't normally get jets. So these jets that have been coming the last few days are unusual. Hey up, Sticky! Sticky, me bush needs trimmed. Sticky. Had a shower this morning, beautiful sunshine. Put some fake tan on to get the legs ready to be seen in public. And I was going live, I didn't have time to dry it inside, so I've come outside. Because nobody can see, really. In one's underwear, dry one's fake tan off. And lo and behold, the air ambulance helicopter comes over the garden. The pilot's got an eye full of shazza, wearing very little. Yes. Frack! How you doing, Frack? Thank you, Frack. What's occurring, Sticky? Oh, Sticky. On TikTok, I've come across lovely people. There's a channel on TikTok called Down Syndrome Dance, and it's two young men, 24 and 25, they're best friends, two lads with Downs. They play football for West Brom, one swam for England, one's been on Britain's Got Talent, and they just do live dancing, and they're brilliant. Robertoso, helicopter guy. You'll have had an interesting afternoon telling that story. Buddy, you've had loads. Go catch some flies, son. Oh, they're lovely, Mick. Jack was going to be doing dance lessons for other people last week, but I didn't catch it. But they're absolutely lush. They're lovely lads. Best friends, and they just do. Jack can't give his emotions, explain his emotions, so they use the dance for him to do it. And they just play loads of songs, and he expresses himself through dance. They're lovely. Their families are gorgeous. How you doing, Frack? Look at my apple trees. I didn't get round to trimming the bottom one. It needs cut desperately. It's very, very, very late, but I still might attempt it. So if I don't, it won't grow any more fruit. Willow, I nearly kicked you in the head. Wait, now I've got mud on my toe. Do one. You can do a rain dance. Don't do one. I'm enjoying the sun. It's rare here, really rare. No, I haven't, Silver, no. Miss Scottish, how you doing? It's a beautiful day down here, Miss Scottish. Been feeding Buddy on the live. He's still hanging around. He's had loads. His belly should be full. Apple. Demi, how you doing, chick? Oh, lovely. How's it going at the play park, Demi? Have those people been sorted out? Because they need to be. Demi, little fish finger. Really sticky? Oh, it probably will, Silver. These are just two lads. And they've kind of formed a group. They're lovely. Jets, again. Too low in the valley, I can't see them. Oh, yeah. I get you, Nessie. Buddy, where you at? You were here. I'm enjoying the sun. It's rare, innit? Up north. Oh, no way. Another jet. Shit, where's it? There it is. Jesus. Wow. I don't know what. I don't know if they're F-16s or what, Sticky. So he's been to the valley, to the RAF base, and he's kind of done a loop. A lot of air travellers kind of turn over mine. There's a typhoon. So he's gone back and he's headed that way, which is southish. But I don't know what base they're coming out of, because they don't actually land and spend time on that base, the RAF base that they're going to. Oh, there's some weird people, Miss Scottish. But I think they're coming up. They've been doing live fire at the RAF base, so I presume the jets have come up to play. I know there's typhoons where Silver is up Aberdeen way, isn't it? Lossymouth. But strange that they're here. Do you reckon that's come up from Wales? Can hear it still. Their sound's dropped off. Bud Files, how you doing, Sue? Good morning. News travels fast. I do like them coming over, though. I do like them coming over. That's the first time one of the jets has come to play out here. He was dipping his wings as he kind of turned. Sean, how you doing, Sean? Hang on, Sean, I'll give you a wrench. How's things, Sean? Oh, what time is it? You lot, I'm going to have to go scoot. It's school picking up time. I need to leave in a minute. Sorry I've got to run, Sean. I've got to leave the house in like 2 minutes. Damn it. Thank you all for joining me. Fun as always, but I'm going to have to run and get the bairn from school. Oh, well, Elise. Sorry, Sean. I've got to scoot. School pickup time. I didn't realise the time. But thank you all for joining me. Fun as always. Have a good one. Bye now. Right.